How can I see if there's an available and active network connection in Python? I want to see if I can access an online API, but for that, I need to have internet access. How can I see if there's a connection available and active using Python?
Perhaps you could use something like this. Currently, 216.58.192.142 is one of the IP addresses for google.com. Change http://216.58.192.142 to whatever site can be expected to respond quickly. This fixed IP will not map to google.com forever. So this code is not robust, it will need constant maintenance to keep it working. The reason why the code above uses a fixed IP address instead of fully qualified domain name, FQDN, is because a FQDN would require a DNS lookup. When the machine does not have a working internet connection, the DNS lookup itself may block the call to erlib_request.erlopen for more than a second. Thanks to Edward Zetterberg for pointing this out. If the fixed IP address above is not working, you can find a current IP address for google.com on Unix by running
If we can connect to some internet server, then we indeed have connectivity. However, for the fastest and most reliable approach, all solutions should comply with the following requirements, at the very least. Avoid DNS resolution. We will need an IP that is well known and guaranteed to be available for most of the time. Avoid application layer connections, connecting to an HTTP/FTP/IMAP service. Avoid calls to external utilities from Python or other language of choice. We need to come up with a language-agnostic solution that doesn't rely on third-party solutions. To comply with these, one approach could be to check if one of the Google's public DNS servers is reachable. The IP4 addresses for these servers are 8.8.8.8 and 8.8.4.4. We can try connecting to any of them. A quick nmap of the host 8.8.8.8 gave below result. As we can see, 53/TCP is open and non-filtered. If you are a non-root user, remember to use sudo or the pn argument for nmap to send crafted probe packets and determine if a host is up. Before we try with Python, let's test connectivity using an external tool, Netcat. Netcat confirms that we can reach 8.8.8.8 over 53/TCP. Now we can set up a socket connection to 8.8.8.8 column 53/TCP in Python to check connection. Another approach could be to send a manually crafted DNS probe to one of these servers and wait for a response. But, I assume, it might prove slower in comparison due to packet drops, DNS resolution failure, etc. Please comment if you think otherwise. Update number 4, this listing of public name servers is a good reference for IPS to test against. Update number 3, test it again after the exception handling change. Update number 2, I did quick test to identify the fastest and most generic implementation of all valid answers to this question. Here's the summary. And once more. True in the above output signifies that all these implementations from respective authors correctly identify connectivity to the internet. Time is shown with milliseconds resolution. Update number 1, thanks to @theamp's comment, timeout is now an argument and initialized to 3s by default.
It will be faster to just make a head request so no HTML will be fetched.
As an alternative to Ubuke News/Kevin C Answers, I use the requests package like this. Bonus, this can be extended to this function that pings a website.